Everyone, I hope you all are fine, safe and healthy at your home. So let us start our today's session. In our today's session we will study about the stoichiometry and the stoichiometry calculation. Okay, so you just start to understand. I have written the meaning of stoichiometry. That means it is made up of two words, stoichion plus metron. Stoichion means element, metron means measurement. So overall stoichiometry, it is the measurement of elements present in any compound. Okay, so now you see here, stoichiometry deals with the calculation of masses. Sometime it may be volume of reactant and product involved in the chemical reaction. Suppose numbers of reactant, they are reacting together and they are forming a specific product. So during this process means this is of chemical reaction. So the measurement of masses of product form or the volume formed of product and the volume used of the reactant, this is to be, that comes in the category of stoichiometry. So in the numerical problems we use mass relationship, mass volume relationship and the volume relationship, because in the stoichiometry we will talk about the mass and volume only. Okay, so here you have to see here limiting reagent or the limiting reactant. So you see have to understand properly what is the limiting reagent. Suppose numbers of substances, they are reacting together and they are forming a specific product. The amount of substance which is completely consumed in the chemical reaction, it is to be known as limiting reagent. So you see here what I have written, the reactant which completely consumed in a chemical reaction is called limiting reagent, and the reactant which is not consumed completely in a reaction is called excess reactant. Okay, suppose we are using two substances, 10 gram of A and 10 gram of B, but the A is completely, 10 gram of A is completely using in the chemical reaction, so that becomes a limiting reagent, and few amount of B is left unreacted, so that is to be known as excess reagent. So let us focus on the one numerical problem, so which I have written. The reaction CaCO3, calcium carbonate, is reacting with 2 moles of HCl, that is forming calcium chloride, CO2 and the water, that is in a liquid form. Here you have to find out what mass of calcium carbonate is required to react completely with 25 milliliter of 0.75 m HCl. So here first of all, that is given the molarity. So we have to use the formula of molarity. Molarity, that is numbers of moles of solute divided by the volume of solution in liter. So numbers of moles can be modified in the given mass upon molar mass. So here I have written WB upon MB and into the volume. Molarity is given 0.75. WB of HCl, that we have to find out. Okay, and now molar mass, if you will find out of calcium carbonate, this is of 100, and the HCl, because we are talking about HCl, so that comes 1 plus 35.5, that is of 36.5. so here I have written 36.5, and the volume, that is given in milliliter, so this is 25 and divided by 1000, so I have written here 1000, that we have to multiply with. So here in this way we are getting here the amount of WB, the amount of HCl used in the chemical reaction, this is 0.6844 gram. But after that what we have to do in this stoichiometry, you see here, calcium carbonate, as per the reaction, if we will see, calcium carbonate is reacting in 2 moles of HCl, that is forming calcium chloride. So here the amount of calcium carbonate, this is 100 gram, and that is reacting with how much amount of 2 into HCl, means 35.5 plus 1, 36.5 into 2, that is of 73 grams. So this reaction is showing that 100 gram of calcium carbonate is reacting with 73 gram of HCl. So here what we have to do, 73 gram of HCl is reacting with 100 gram of calcium carbonate. So 1 gram reacting with 100 upon 73. So the amount of substance we have find recently, this was 0.6844 gram of HCl, that will react with how much amount of, that is of 100 into 0.6844 divided by 73, and after calculating this we will get there 0.9375. So I have solved the one problem for you. Okay, so now in the homework what you have to do, you have to try to solve this equation I have given. Here you have to find out how many grams of HCl react with 5 gram of manganese dioxide. Simply first of all you have to see how much amount of HCl is reacting with how much amount of MnO2, and the mass of Mn already I am providing you, this is of 55. Okay, and on that basis you have to find out 5 gram of manganese dioxide react with how much HCl. Okay, I hope you all have got it how this problem is to be solved. That's all for today's session.